Update. My 29F girlfriend, 27F, has been avoiding me ever since her ex passed away. Original post. I received some really great advice from Reddit which helped me sort out my thinking. I just gave her space to think and process on her own. It was hard. My first instinct is to be there for her and talk to her, but I realized what she wanted was space away from me, and the only way I could be there for her was by giving her space. She is doing much better now. We talked about it and she told me she knew that she was being very distant and treating me like a roommate she didn't like. She apologized, but I told her that I am glad that she took the time to process her emotion and I am willing to listen if she wanted to talk about it. It was a long conversation, and to summarize it, she feels sort of survivor's guilt about getting out of their toxic home environments and building a life for herself when he couldn't. She had moved on, got away from her parents and met the love of her life. She had everything they had dreamed of having and he had nothing. She also feels guilty for breaking her promise to stay friends after she broke up with him. She told me that she had hoped and dreamed that he would get sober and get away from the destructive cycles of their families. She also talked about some of the great memories they had together. She is slowly starting to spend more time with me. She still cries, but she lets me soothe her and be there for her. I feel less lost dealing with this as she slowly opens up to me and let me be there for her. TLDR. I gave her space. She is talking to me and that helps. It is still difficult, but we will get through it. They were trauma bonded. She got out and moved in. Survivor's guilt is real. Good job being understanding and supportive instead of jealous and focused on yourself. Listen to St. Peter's Autograph by Jason Isbell. Same thing. Glad you are working through it. Good job, dude. Congratulations. You two will come out of this with your relationship stronger than ever. I lost my ex to suicide when we were broken up for years. It was a toxic relationship in high school, but in college she ended up apologizing to me and we always had small talk, like every 3 months about something random. I feel for your girlfriend's situation because I had a lot of guilt too. Not only did she write me a suicide note, I had to help find her body since I am a firefighter. I saw basically what led to it. A new guy she was seeing basically pushed her to the breaking point. I'm only saying this because what she's saying makes sense. I wouldn't go back with my ex. But I wish I knew what was happening instead of reading it on the CAD. Computer-aided dispatch. So I could have stopped it. I would give your girlfriend the space and comfort she needs. But understand that if you do feel jealous, she didn't choose him even when he was around. At the time I was single. But I met a girl 4 months after it happened and I told her that I wasn't looking to date because of what happened. She convinced me to go to therapy for it. I wouldn't force her. But I think encouraging her to go to therapy would be a huge step in seeing your girlfriend improve. Even if they weren't trauma bonded. 6 years at 27 years old is a long time. She spent a significant period of her life with him, and it's natural to mourn someone you once loved. She chose to be with you, and she chose well because you're doing all the right things. You have been a great partner. Understanding and empathetic. So well done, well handled. Just curious what happened to her boyfriend, if you don't mind me asking. It sounds like you did and are doing a great thing for your GF and ultimately paving the way for a much stronger relationship with her. In 2018, I broke it off with someone I was very in love with because he was an addict and I couldn't deal with his lies anymore. I still think about him occasionally and every once in a while. I look him up to check if he's still alive. I have a new BF who is an incredible human being and I love very much. But I know if I found out my ex had passed, I'd probably be pretty broken up about it even though we've been NC since we broke up. You're doing the right thing. Good for you guys. Please make sure she seeks some grief counseling. All the best. Wonderful. You did great. I am glad she is healing and finally in a place to let you help her. Many people have a hard time getting back to life after loss. Be supportive. Let her know you are there for her and be patient. Nice. Continue to be there for her. You're a good partner. Good work op.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.